Do you like the Amiga home computers? I'm guessing because you clicked on this video that there's an element of your childhood that's going to be intrigued by what you're about to see today. And speaking of what you are about to see today, this was one of the Amiga adverts in the early 90s here in the United Kingdom. I wanted to stitch this in because for me, I'm a bit of a sucker for an old retro gaming advert. And I want to know right now, if you are seeing this and hearing me voiceover, how many of you remember this? What a slice of gorgeous 90s nostalgia to kick us off. Welcome to part 2 of 5 upcoming Amiga games for 2022. We're going to be taking a look at some stock footage. I'm going to be linking everything you guys need to know in the description, but don't skip it, guys. So much work goes into these episodes. You don't care how much work goes into these episodes. Let's just roll the footage. Let's go. Daemon Claw? Daemon Claw? Either way, Daemon Claw Origins of Nar is a brand new 16-bit fast-paced action side-scrolling adventure game from Beam Cannon. We also featured Metro Siege, which is also one of their games in part 1. But over to this. How gorgeous does this look? How polished do the sprites look? I mean, there's a gorgeous foreground, mid and back with a tiny little bit of parallax scrolling effect in the back there with the clouds, you just saw it. And all of these different environments really add to my intrigue. There's no release date. This is still in development, guys, but I will link the dev's website so you can get more information and keep an eye on this project. Hyper Runner has been developed by Rasta Wizards. Again, I'll link everything you need to know, but it's worth noting that as of June 2022, the graphics have now been 100% complete, and you can expect 15 levels that will all have a very unique look. And speaking of levels, check out the Outrun Overworld map. Nice touch. Now, sources such as indieretronews.com state that this game is influenced by F-Zero on the Super Nintendo, but me personally, I don't see it. If anything, I think the title screen is very reminiscent of Wipeout on the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn. And in terms of the gameplay, well, there's a mixture of things here really. There's the Outrun-esque kind of appeal. There's the Lotus Turbo Challenge kind of appeal. I definitely don't see the twists and turns and the craziness of F-Zero. What do you guys think? So this is Hyper Runner. Again, I will have a link in the description if you want to check out more information. Let me know what you think, guys. I think this is pretty cool. Looks gorgeous, and I really love the soundtrack too. Super Metal Hero is up next, and this is an interesting one because the same dev team are behind this than the game that we have just previously seen. So I think that Rasta Wizards are becoming pretty prominent in the Amiga scene for 2022. So I'm going to pull a quote from the description of Super Metal Hero's About page. And it says, Super Metal Hero is an upcoming anime-style platform game for advanced graphics architecture, AGA, Amiga computers. The game is being developed by Rasta Wizards and will be published by Double Sided Games. One of the great things about the demos I'm seeing from Super Metal Hero are just how dynamic the different levels are. You've just seen a nice side-scrolling right to left and left to right action. You've also got some nice shmup mechanics here from left to right, and I think that's really, really cool. Typically with any of the games that I've been researching, it's very minimal as to what you can see, but the devs seem to be going all out here with what they are delivering. So again, we'll link websites in the description, and I will link their Facebook page? No, Gemma. I'll link their YouTube page so you can go and check out additional levels just like these here. Welcome to Jump. What is it? Jump is a 3D arcade game, and I'm going to read again the synopsis on the AmigaJump.com website. Jump is a 3D arcade game. The ball jumps through tunnels and galaxies full of traps and puzzles to reach and destroy the secret base. The game is made by the people of the 90s Amiga demo scene. Program and graphics, music, etc. All of it's done. And you can buy this, guys, on a physical release. But the cool thing is, if you're the owner of an Amiga 500 Mini, you can download the demo now. And again, I'll link it in the description. Now, I will say that this game looks incredibly difficult. It features 28 levels, 5 music tracks, a resolution of 320 by 256 in 256 colours, and you can control the game with either a joystick or keyboard. So in terms of what this is serving up in terms of its versatility, it's pretty darn up there. Now, I can appreciate innovation when I see it, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, my audience, Team 24. Jump is a game that I probably would struggle to play. I'm much more of a simplistic kind of girl. I like my side scrollers. This again is a little bit dull in its colour palette, but the innovation looks absolutely stunning. I think it would really confuse me when the ball goes off to the side, or maybe on the kind of higher aspects of the tunnel. I think I'd get a little bit confused. But maybe there's somebody out there that's watching this episode that would really, really like this. And unlike any of the other games I featured upcoming 2022, this one is a 10 out of 10 for its uniqueness. This is Jump, and this is available as a demo now. Now, you might think that this looks familiar, and that's because it is. This is Green Beret on the Amiga, but it is based on a game by Konami in 1985 known as Rush and Attack. Green Beret on the Amiga is available now. I'll link the ADF file in the description. And one of the really cool features, if you were eagle-eyed at the very, very start of this fifth game, you can switch between original sounds and then the NES version of the original soundtrack. I think that's really cool. And for me, this just has a classic, gorgeous 8-bit vibe that is hard to dislike. So, what do you guys think?
We did part 1, which I'll link in the cards. We have the likes of Metro Siege in that, Devil's Temple. There's so many good games in part 1, and I think that this part really does cap it off nicely. My favourite is Daemon Claw, if I can pronounce. I don't even know how it's pronounced. I just think that that game looks stunning. I really love the pixel art. I'm a sucker for pixel art. I mean, check out my banner by Army of Trolls. I just love pixel art. In fact, it's one of the skills that I would really like to learn to become proficient at. I probably never will because I haven't got the software or the opportunity or the time, but that would be a little pipe dream of mine. So when I saw Daemon Claw for the first time, I thought, hey, this looks, just by visuals, looks absolutely stunning. So I'm really, really excited for all of these games to come out. And of course, the Amiga, I keep saying it, I have this phrase, the Amiga is the gift that keeps on giving. And what with the release of the A500 Mini, it's opened up so many doors and avenues for the Amiga community to become completely revitalized. For me personally, it's really revitalized my enthusiasm for the Amiga home computer, and it's enabled me to tap into some of those retro gaming memories that I might not have discussed as much on my channel, as everything tends to be dominated for me by the kind of NES upwards, apart from the home computer scene. So if you've took a little bit of value from this episode, I would love it if you guys come on board and subscribe. If you can share, use hashtag Team24 and I will retweet any tweet I see using that hashtag on this episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a lovely day. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.
I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.